Hello viewers, this is Money from MASSIC Creation channel and you are watching Vagrant and VirtualBox series. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can resize your root disk automatically using shell provisioner. Already we have covered this topic. In my previous video, I have discussed this topic using Centos8 VM as well as Ubuntu Trustee 64 VM. In Ubuntu, it's working fine. There is no issue. Whereas in CentOS 8, it's not able to resize its own root disk. So in order to fix that issue, already I have written one small bash script. So before going to bash script, so this is the block of code to create CentOS 8 VM. So this code ensures that we have installed this Vagrant disk size plugin. So already we have discussed this one. So yeah, so Vagrant plugin list. So this command will show what are the plugins that we have currently installed in this system. So yes, yeah, we have installed this Vagrant disk size plugin. And so as usual, so this is the name, this is the host name of the VM, CentOS 8 VM, and using CentOS 8 image. And this is the name of the VM that it will appear in VirtualBox. And this is my flavor. So and CentOS VM is the display name, and this is the size of the root disk that we are going to increase in CentOS 8 VM. And this is the shell provisioner, and this is my bash script disk CentOS.sh. And this disk CentOS.sh nothing but you just assign the dev SDA to this variable, and we are deleting this partition and we are creating a new partition with the new resized disk, and we are executing part probe command to change the partition table on kernel, and we are just increasing the file system for root, and we are going to display the root file system. Okay, and this is a small bash script. And interestingly, I have found one more VM, that is a Ubuntu image. So this VM also, so using this image, when we create a VM, it cannot able to resize its root disk. So the default size of the root disk is 64 gigabyte, and in this video I will try to increase up to 84 gigabyte. So the code is same. There is no change in the code, and only change is the bash script. So the Ubuntu is using a logical volume manager. So for that we have to write this many codes in order to change size of the root disk. So let's get into action now. So I'm just log into CMD here. So left side you can see I am using CentOS 8 image, and this is my Vagrant file for CentOS 8 image, and this is the Ubuntu image, and I'm using Vagrant file for this Ubuntu image, Ubuntu. So before bringing up this VM, I'm just commenting out this two shell provisioner value, this two shell provisioner. So first of all, we will bring up this two VM, and later we can execute the shell provisioner manually. So first I will bring up this CentOS 8 VM first. So I'm just executing Vagrant up command, and this is my virtual box. I will keep it over here. So and then once the VM came up, we will compare the root disk size. So the VM is completely up and running fine, and you can see the message. You can see the message over here. So the default size is 10 gigabyte, and the request size is 50 gigabyte. And this is the display name CentOS 8 VM. Let me log into the VM now, and you can see in display then the name of the virtual box here is CentOS 8. I mean the name of the VM in virtual box is CentOS 8, and the name should be appear inside the VM. It should be CentOS 8 VM. Let's verify that one as well. So the name of the VM is CentOS 8 VM. Okay, okay, and let me now we can check the size of the root disk. So the root disk has 50 gigabyte, but still it's using the old value. It's using only 10 gigabyte. Okay, yeah, that is okay. Now we can bring up the Ubuntu VM Vagrant app, and let me open the virtual box. I will keep it over here. Now the Ubuntu also is come up, is it came up and running fine, and and you can see the original size of the VM is 65 gigabyte, and we have requested to and okay, and we have requested up to 84 gigabyte. And okay, now let me log in inside the VM. And this is it. So now we logged in inside the VM. Let me check the LSBLK. Okay, so it has the size of the root disk is 84 gigabyte, but still it has but the partition has maintaining the old size. So now we have to resize on both VM. So in order to do that, so I have to uncomment this shell provisioner. So now I will let me execute the command over here, Vagrant provision. So this command automatically execute the bash script. So first it will check whether which provisioner we are using. So once it's identified the shell provisioner, and it will check whether we are using inline or path. So inline is a direct command execution, and the path is nothing but we have to specify the location of the bash script. So it will go to that location where the bash script it has, and it will execute the bash script. So now you can see this bash script has been started now. Okay, now it seems that the size has been increased now. You can see now it becomes the 50 gigabyte. Just verify it once. But for the, I'm just logging to the VM again. Okay, so now we have logged inside the VM. I'm just checking LSBLK. So yes, yeah. So the disk size has been so the root size. So I mean the size of root disk has been increased now. Let me do the same thing for Ubuntu VM as well. Vagrant provision. Oh, okay, so it doesn't run that command. Okay, yeah, I think I have to uncomment the shell provisioner. Okay, okay, let me save this one. Now we can execute the same command. It should work now. Yeah, so it has identified the shell provisioner as shell, and now it's working fine. So the size has been increased to 84 gigabyte. Let's verify this one. Dragon SSH. So now we logged inside the VM. Okay, LSBLK. Yeah. So yes, so you can see now we have increased up to 84 gigabyte. Yeah, so that's it for now. So you can try out this method. So if you have any queries, just let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, thank you.